welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog and welcome to another Empties video. So I have the whole box of products and it always amazes me how is it even possible that I can use up that many products in 1 month. So before I start, please remember to subscribe to our channel, to give us a follow on Instagram, and also click the notification bell because we're just doing some advent calendars, unboxing, and really cool stuff in here this season, so you wouldn't want to miss it. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get to it. So the first category is Bath and Body, and here we have Molten Brown. This is a blossoming honeysuckle and white tea. This is one of their older fragrances. I love honeysuckle, so this one was actually one of my favorites they ever made. Then we have some body butters, body balms. We have a Juicy Pear by The Body Shop, and this one, this was their Christmas scent last year. But for me, honestly, the Juicy Pear, that doesn't really smell much like Christmas. It was more like a summer, like late summer scent. So I've just used it like just recently. Then we have Malay, the conditioning body cream. That's not something I would purchase myself. This is, I mean, it smells nice. It's very fresh, but like a green fresh, which I don't mind, but that's not something I would personally choose. I got it in one of the subscription boxes, I think. And another body cream. This is Rose and Lemon Enriched Body Cream by Monu Spa. And this smells like all the Monu Skin or Monu Spa products. Very spa-like. Very like almost herbal, I would say, although this is more like flower extract, but it's very delicate and very organic. I mean, at least that's the way it smells. But yeah, this was like a nice product. It's not like a body cream, it was more like a body lotion because it was a very lightweight and quickly absorbing. So. And the last product in this category is another Body Shop product. This is the Shea Exfoliating Sugar Body Scrub, and this is one of my top 3 body scrubs. Yeah, I love it. I love how it smells, I love how it works, I love everything about it. Oh no, there's one more thing here, and this is Fitbit natural deodorant. My history with natural deodorants is that I don't usually like them too much. Maybe because my kind of skin get used to the not natural ones, and they're a bit stronger. But this one was actually quite good. I like the way it worked, but the thing is, the only problem I have with this is that you kind of have to just dab your finger in it and just, you know, which is a little bit like not 100% hygienic, I'm guessing. So yeah, that's the only problem I had. But in general, it actually worked quite well. Now let's go through the hair stuff. So I've used 2 of these. This is Coco and Eve, like a virgin hair mask, and this is, I think, my most favorite hair mask in the world. And please don't mind the swatches on my hand. I just realized that I forgot to wash them off after my last video. So if you can see something weird on my hands, it's just swatches from the previous video. Sorry for that. Anyway, my favorite hair mask ever. Smells lovely, works amazing. If you have like long, dry hair, perfect. Then we have Philip Kingsley's Elasticizer. This is the rose and lychee one. And honestly, another product I swear by. Honestly, it's just so good. So this is one of those products you put on your hair before shampooing, and so this is like a pre-shampooing treatment. I also use it once a week and it just works wonders. And the last product here is the Shea dry shampoo, and not very much to tell about it. I mean, this is a dry shampoo, so it just does what it says pretty much, but the only thing different is that it smells like a Shea product. So if you like that scent, you will probably like this one too. It has the like signature fragrance. For me, this is a little bit too, I would say, sickly sweet. I'm not a massive fan of this fragrance, but as a dry shampoo, it was okay. So the next category is not much like beauty related, but I keep getting these products in my subscription boxes and advent calendars and everywhere. Let's just call them smelly stuff. So we have some candles. These are by Neom, and this is Complete Bliss and Tranquility. And I'm going to say something very unpopular. I don't really like them. I've also had like the one with energy or something, and honestly, to me, the cold wax actually smells nice, but if I burn them, they just become like a little bit overpowering, but not in a good way. Not if like you're overpowered with like scent you like. It's just a little bit too I don't even know how to describe it, but it's a little bit irritating for me. So I'm not a massive fan of these fragrances, these candles. Then we have the Rituals candles. This is Precious Amber and Oriental Vetiver, and they smell lovely. Really, they have like amazing scent compositions. So the only problem I have with these, that I think that they could be a bit more. They could have like more power, because if you burn them, they won't really fill your whole room with like a nice scent. You can smell them, but you have to come a bit closer. Maybe it's because of the size of these candles. Maybe if you just buy a bigger one, it actually smells nicer in the whole room or something. I don't know. But they smell lovely. I do like them. It's just, a little bit more power. And now I have a Feather and Down pillow spray. And this one is for everybody who's not a massive fan of those like a very classic lavender chamomile scent. This one contains lavender and chamomile essential oils, but it's more, I would say it smells a little bit like, it has more like a powdery note to it. It smells almost like a baby powder. So it's not too heavy on lavender and chamomile. It's just like very soothing. So if you don't really like the typical pillow sprays, this might be something you might actually enjoy. Okay, time for skincare. So here we have a Monu Skin Cleansing Balm. This is perfect for, I would say, everyday makeup. It smells lovely, as all Monu Skin products. Yeah, really nice fragrance. Like a very delicate one, very like soothing, calming. Yeah, for everyday makeup, perfect. It struggled a bit with like proper makeup, like heavy makeup. So it's not as heavy duty as, I don't know, Eve Lom or Emma Hardy, but it does the job when you have like everyday makeup on your face. Then it will clean it like properly, but anything heavier than that, it might struggle. Then we have Gerilic Nourishing Cleansing Oil, and this is actually one of my favorites. I've had it for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. I use it pretty much every day. Again, perfect for like everyday makeup. This is a very like silky type of oil, so it's not heavy, not too oily. It has like really satin finish, I would say. It lasts forever, so if you just buy something like this, it will just last you for, I don't know, months. And I really enjoyed using it. This is with Smoothing Black Elderflower. So next one is Natura Siberica Northern Soap for Deep Facial Cleansing. This was a weird product, honestly. It's black. It was black. I mean, maybe you can see some leftovers in here. This was like a black mud. It looked like that. It smells weird. It smells a little bit like marzipan, I would say. I wouldn't really associate this scent with the way it looks. If it's cleansing, I'm not really sure. I use that, but you put on your face and then you just rinse it off, so you don't really leave it on your face. I'm not really sure if it's cleansing or not, but my skin doesn't really need that much cleansing, so I'm not going to be judge of that. So. And now we have Lancome Tonic Comfort, perfect for dry skin, and I think it actually says it's for dry skin. Yeah, it says it's for dry skin. So this is a perfect toner for dry skin because it's very soothing, calming, hydrating. Not something, it won't give you like that results that you'll get from like a glow tonics or something like that. This is just very soothing, calming, like perfect for if your skin is sensitive or dry. So now we have 3 products from The Ordinary. This is Reductive Retinoid 5%. Then there is resveratrol and ferulic acid and ethylated ascorbic acid 15% solution. So I love this brand. I use the vitamin C one and resveratrol one in my AM routine, my morning routine, and I use the retinol in my evening routine. They just sell you active ingredients in simple bottles for a reasonable price. And honestly, I don't think there was a single product I didn't like from this brand, so yeah. So next we have something by Dr. Dennis Gross. This is Stress Rescue Super Serum. I don't really know what to tell you because this thing actually lasted me for like maybe 2 or 3 uses, so you can't really tell much about 2 uses, right? Unless it's like skin irritating or something. But if it doesn't irritate your skin, you can't really say anything good about it. So yeah, I mean, it's like a normal serum. Nothing really spectacular about it, from what I could see. Now we have Dr. Botanicals American Rose Superfood Facial Oil, and this one, I actually love it. And yeah, it has like a super delicate scent. It's very lightweight, it's very fast absorbing, not too oily, doesn't really leave that much of a residue. I mean, bear in mind, my skin is dry, so it probably can absorb much more of this than like oily skin, yeah. But yeah, I do love this product, and definitely something I'm going to repurchase. But I'm really hoping I'll get one of these in advent calendars this year, maybe somewhere. I don't use face oils on my face. I use them on my neck on décolletage, but what I love about this one is that it absorbs quite well, so it's not sticky and oily, and my clothes don't become like oily after this. So yeah, definitely a good product. And the last but one in this category is Naturabisa Diamond Extreme Eye Cream, and this is a very good one. So with eye creams, usually I just put them on my skin under my eyes, and I don't really see much difference. Like, you know, like I could literally put like nothing, or just like a face cream. And there are like several eye creams that actually make the difference and make it feel nicer. And this was one of them. So definitely worth the money if you have dry skin. I don't know, maybe if your skin is oily, it just works differently. And the last product in here is Madara. This is Plant Stem Cell Age Defying Face Sunscreen with SPF 30. And the cool thing about it is in the shade Invisible Nude. So what I love about it is, like, you know, with the most sunscreen products, you have this like white residue on your face when you apply them. And if your skin is quite fair, I don't think you mind this. But if your skin is a bit darker, then you just get this like white layer on your skin, which is not great. And in my case, whenever I just apply them, I look like I'm severely ill or something. There's just, you know, it just looks awful. So I do love the fact that this is actually tinted, and it gives you this like beige color. It's still a little bit too light for my skin shade, but you know what, you can't really tell because it blends quite well with your skin. It's not too covering, so it actually, I think all the like medium skin tones could actually get away with this one. I do love the fact that there's something that doesn't really leave the white residue on your skin, just beige. So yeah. And the last bit is makeup. So let's start with these ones. So I do have two Ico liners, liquid liners. So this is a skinny liquid eyeliner, and this one has like this felt tip ending here. And then there's Black Magic liquid liner and white lash. And this one is more like a brush. So we have like bristles. I don't know why it's said to be white lash. Doesn't really seem very white, but I don't know. Yeah, I do love Ico liners. They're just good. You know, there's nothing much to say about them. They're just good. I can't say the same about Ico mascaras, unfortunately, and I have one of these here. This is Sport Waterproof Mascara Catch and Curl, and honestly I try every single one of them because I don't really want to be that person that tried just one and keeps saying that it's not good. Honestly, I do personally know people who love this mascara, so I'm not saying this is a bad product. But if your eyelashes are short and straight, I'm guessing it's not for you. For me, it just doesn't do anything to my eyelashes. I could just not wear mascara and have the same effect, to be honest. So yeah, I've used it like 2 times, and yeah, there's no point for me even trying. So another mascara I have in here, this is Laura Mercier, and I was quite happy with this one. This was okay in the beginning. I used like a couple of times, and then it's just kind of this whole, I don't know if you can see, I'm not really sure if you'll be able to see, but like this whole product from the inside, it kind of like just stuck to the bristles here, and I have it now everywhere, like around the packaging here, and it just doesn't really look that good. So yeah. I don't know, maybe there was something wrong with the sample, maybe it was like an old sample or something like that. I don't really want to judge the mascara, you know, because of that. I think I did like it in the beginning. I used it, like, as I mentioned before, I used it a couple of times and it was okay. But well. And the last product is Nars Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base, and this is again the product I don't really like too much. Well, first of all, this is an eyeshadow smudge proof base, and it does what it says. It just makes your makeup on your eyes last the whole day, no smudge, nothing. So yeah, I mean, it's good for doing this, right? But the thing is, I think I mentioned it like 10 times in this video only, my skin is dry and I have hooded eyes, so for me, if I apply this on my eyelids, it kind of makes them dry and I kind of lose the elasticity in my eyelids, and it just looks really weird. It looks like all the creases are more visible. It just looks really, really weird. So I just prefer not to use it. I prefer just to use some concealer, and it kind of makes this look even better. It must be a little bit drying. But if you think about it, if you have like an oily skin, this might be the reason why your eyeshadows actually smudge. So maybe there is some reason for this being drying. I don't know. Not the product for me though. But yeah, it does help to keep your makeup all day long without any smudging. So these are all my empties. That's everything in today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, to give us a follow on our Instagram. Thank you very much for being here, and see you very soon.